You are welcome on my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be looking at 2023 Waec economic question, paper 2, section A, question 2. So you look at the question from the beginning, write it down. Okay, so table 1 below represent the output level of a firm producing hand sanitizer. Use the information below to answer the question that follows. So you have the table. So we're told that if the cost function of the firm is given as C equal to 30 plus 4Q, where C is the total cost and Q is the unit produced, calculate A, total cost in dollars of producing Roman figure 1, 18 units, Roman figure 2, 36 units. Then look at question B. You have to calculate average cost in dollars of producing 28 units. That's Roman figure 1. Roman figure 2, 45 units. Then C, what is the marginal cost in dollars of producing 28 units? Then question D, determine the profit made from producing 45 units when the market price is fixed at $5 per unit. Then question 3, determine the fixed cost of the firm. Explain your answer. So please write down the questions. Can pause the video and write down the question because I'm going to clean this now. Okay. So the first question says that we should calculate the total cost, okay, in dollars of producing the Roman figure 1 of producing 18 units. B, okay, let's do this one, 18 units. What is the cost? What will it cost the organization to produce 18 units? We are going to use the given equation. This is the equation. You have 30 plus 4Q. Okay, don't forget where C is the consumption, where C is the total cost rather. Okay, now, so when the unit produces 18, you have 4Q to be 4 times, where you see Q, put 18. This is the unit, Q is the quantity. Okay, so calculate this. 30, 4 times 18 is what? 4 times 18, 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3, 7. 72. Okay, unit. Add this plus this will give you 102 units. Okay, so the unit should be written here. Okay, so don't forget, this will be 4 times 18. 4 times 8 is 32. Right, to keep 3. So you already know now. Let's not waste time on that. Now, the second one is 36 units. What will be the cost when 36 units were produced? So we use this equation, 4Q. So where you see Q, for the next one now, the next one is how many units? 36 units. So 36. Okay. So 36 times 4 is what? 36 times 4. This is 24. Keep 2. 4 times 3, 12 plus 2, 14. Is that correct? 4 times 6, 24. Keep 2. 4 times 3, 12 plus. Correct. So to be 144. Add it together, 174 units. Okay, so that is A. We are done with A. Do you have any question? Do you have any question? We are done with A. Okay, so we move to the next one, which is B. We move to B. Let's solve question B. And question B says, what is the average cost in dollars of producing Roman figure 1, 28 units? 28 units. The question is, what is the average cost of producing this? Average cost is talking about cost per unit. Okay? So the first thing to do is to get the total cost for producing 28 units. How do we do that? We still use the same what? Equation. 30 plus what? 4Q. So in this case now, our Q is what? 28. So let's multiply it. 4 times 28 is 32. 8 plus 3, 11. Is that? 4 times 3, 30. So keep 3. 4 times 2, 8 plus 3, 11. So 112. Add it together. It will be 30 plus this, 142 units. So I need to correct some things. So we are talking about the cost. So it should be in dollars, cost. Okay, we're going to correct this too. We are talking about cost, not units, sorry. You know, it is in dollars. The currency we are using here is dollars. Is that? Look at the question again. So, it's not in units. It was a mistake. So, this should be what? In dollars. Okay? Now, this is the total cost for producing 28 units. For producing 28 units. Now, the question says, what is the average what? What is the average cost of producing this? So it is going to be this $142 divided by the unit. What is the unit? This is the unit, 28. Okay? I want you to calculate that and tell me the answer. Calculate it and tell me the answer. What is the answer? 142 divided by 28. 142 divided by 48. I got $5.07. Now I want to confirm something. I want to check this place. 4 times 28. All 42. Okay, so to produce a unit of this particular product, it will cost the organization $5.07. Okay, so the next question, we are still on B. We are still on B. Is 45 units. 45 units. I want to clean this. I want to clean this. I want to clean this. And so that is B2, 45 units now. To produce one of this, that is what is the average cost of producing one of this. So we are to find the what? Total cost first. Total cost. That is the first thing we are going to look for. Which is, we are going to use this equation again. Where you see Q, you put 45. Okay, so 4 times 45 is what? 4 times 45. 180. So 180 plus this, $210. Okay? So this is the total cost for producing 45 units. But for producing a unit of this one, it will be, that is the average cost now. It will be $210 divided by 45. What's your answer? Calculate it. And write it on the comment. Okay? 210 divided by 45 to be $4.67. Okay? Do you understand that? So we are done with question B, and that question B says that we should calculate the average cost in dollars of producing one Roman figure 1, 28 units, Roman figure 2, 45 units. We are done with that now. We have calculated the average cost. The next question is C. What is the marginal cost in dollars of producing 28 units? What is the marginal cost? I want to clean all this. I want to clean all this. I want to clean all this. So the question says, we are in question what now? We are in question C. And the question says, what is the marginal cost or in dollars of producing 28 units? And by formula, to get marginal cost, is change to get marginal cost, it's change in what? Total cost over change in what? Level of output. Okay? Now, if you look at the question from the beginning, I told you to write it. We have a table, we're given a table. Table 1. Okay? We're given a table. This is the table. Output in units. So we have 0, 10, 18, 28, 36, and the last one is 45. So these are the units. Okay? Now, this particular question says, what is the marginal cost in dollars of producing 28 units? This 28 units. And look at the formula. Change in total cost over change in what? Output. Okay, so this change in output, it will be 28 minus this. 28 minus 18. This 28 minus, so this is our output. Okay, so we have gotten this one now. But this one, change in total cost. So it means we need to know the total cost of this and this. From what we have calculated before, we have calculated the total cost for 28. You write it down. And the 18. But I cannot remember that. We have to do it again. Okay, so we need to know the total cost of producing 28 units. So we are going to use the formula for that. The formula, the equation is this, not formula. The equation is this, given from the question. Okay, so 30 plus 4. The output is what? The output, 18. So 30 plus 4 times 18 is what? Multiply it, tell me the answer. 4 times 18, what do you get? What do you get? I got 72. Oh, so add it together. 102. We have done this one too, so just write it somewhere. Okay, I think we have done that. So the next one is we have calculated the total cost for 18. We have just calculated the total cost for 18. So we want to do the total cost for what? For this one is what? 102. For 18, for 28 now, should be this. I know we have done this one too, but I can't remember because I didn't write it somewhere. Okay, so Q is what? 28. 4 times 28. 4 times 28. Is that? But this one is 4 times 18. 4 times 18. Okay. So this is 4 times 28. Okay. 112. So the total cost is, this plus this is 142. Is that? So 142. Okay. So this minus this now. 142 minus 102. So this will give us, this minus this to be 40 over this minus this is 10. Is that correct? 28 minus 18 is 10. 142 minus 102 is 40. Okay, so divide it to be 4. So the marginal cost is what? Is 4. Okay, question C says, what is the marginal cost in dollars of producing 28 units? That is the answer. So the last one, no, sorry, D, the one before the last. Okay, let me not clean, I shouldn't have cleaned that. D, determine the profit made from producing 45 units when the market price is fixed at $5 per unit. Okay, we are to determine the profit. We are to determine the profit. When we are to determine the profit made from producing 45 units. Now, to get profit is total revenue minus total cost. Okay? Then the total revenue is what? Quantity times what? Price. Okay, selling price. Or just say price. Now, in this case now, we're told that the price is fixed at 5 naira per unit. And the quantity is what? 45 units. So it will be 45 times how much? $5. So this times this is what? 45 times 5. 225. 225. 225. Then how do we get the total cost? Don't forget that we're told that the unit is 45. So when the unit is 45, what is going to be the total cost? We have calculated that it's 210. Okay? So just say 225 minus 210. What is the difference? $15. This is the profit. That is what? The profit. The profit is what? 15. Do you get that? The profit is 15. The last one is E. Determine the fixed cost of the firm. Determine the fixed cost of the firm. Now, look at the equation I was given. The equation is 30 plus 4Q. Let me analyze this. Total cost is equal to fixed cost plus variable cost. This is the what? Fixed cost. The question says, determine the fixed cost of the firm. This is the fixed cost. Okay? Explain your answer. Well, it is a fixed cost. It means that at this level, output is what? Is fixed. Okay? That is, production level is not vary, it's fixed. So the cost also that will be incurred is going to be what? Fixed. So this is the fixed cost, 30. So the cost at this level is fixed because the quantity produced is what? Remain unchanged within this short period. Okay? Now, do you have any question? If you have any question, drop it at the comment section. And if you found this video useful, I want you to do what? To share, to like, turn on the notification button so that when more educative videos like this are shared, you'll be notified. Thank you. Please don't forget to drop your what? Comment. And if there are questions, there are areas where you need clarification on, drop it too. Okay? Thank you and see you some other time.